We're catching up here with the legendary Dr. Frank. He's been coming on 8 News Now and KLAS and Channel 8 about 30-plus years.
Yeah, I'd say 30, 40, if not, yeah, for sure. How about
it's
that,
very impressive. And you got a special award last
studio
time you were in town, right? You did. You got a special award.
Yes, I did. Yeah, 50 years of CES.
Yes.
We absolutely love it. Dr. Frank, the first thing we're going to say is mosquitoes, well, they don't have a chance.
Well, they don't have a chance, right, especially with Dynatrap. That's the key.
Yes.
So what people want is they want basically something to kill the bugs, but they don't want zapping. They don't want the noise, right?
The sound.
So what Dynatrap has done, and these are brand new, they're beautiful. Look at these products, right? But what's interesting about the product is you see all metal construction. They have an accelerant, you see, or an attractant rather. You see this little, when you see the video here, we'll show that for a second, talk a little bit, and then we'll come back and look at the.
And it's silent. They
it's
don't
very
get the big
silent. Yeah, because watch what happens. We have a little bit of a diagram here that's going to show you how the bugs are attracted into the unit. So what happens is you see the light, the UV light. Sometimes they're LED as well. The new ones here have LED, but they attract the bugs. And there's also there's a plate in there, titanium plate, that basically produces what the breath produces, right? So it attracts the bugs. They basically come in. There's a fan that pulls them down, and they die.
And not to state the obvious, but it's an appealing look as well.
Beautiful look. Look at all the different colors. Isn't
a
that
nice
great?
little lantern, but I miss the zap. I like to know that I'm killing them, you know? Being productive.
We're an elbow, Dr. Frank.
All right. Ready, aim, clean.
Yeah, this is great. Now, this is really unique. It's called Hydro Shot. It's by Works. They make great stuff. They have for years. They've got a lot of really cool products. What's neat about this, it has a 20-volt battery on the bottom. Here's the guy, look what he does. Now, this is what's cool about it. You can attach your garden hose. You can also attach the longer wand. But look, you can actually just drop that in the pool. And now you're using pool water to clean the deck.
Nice.
So you don't have to have a water source.
Oh, that's excellent.
Isn't that cool? Oh, yeah. And you're talking about that it increases the water supply by 4 times. It multiplies it by 4 times. And you've got PSIs from 58 to 94. And the high pressure goes from 220 to 320. But great for RVs, decks, patios, pools, etc.
Okay, she's holding it. This is not connected to a water source, right?
We're
safe?
Yeah, we're safe. Yeah. She cannot do any damage at this point.
Not here, anyways. And the price is?
The price on this is $119.
Okay.
Available at Works.com and Amazon. Now,
let's jump to the front and this big solid generator.
Isn't that great? That's made by Briggs & Stratton. It's called an inverter generator. We've got a video to show so our audience gets an idea what this does. But what's so great about it is it's on wheels. So very much look at that like a piece of luggage. Isn't that great?
Yeah, look at that.
Isn't that amazing? So what happens is it's got LED lights to show you what you're doing, power supply so you can plug in. But what's neat about this product and what's unique, you notice everybody's coming back in the house, they had a power failure.
Yeah.
This will actually repower the entire home.
They seem so happy about a power failure.
Well,
as they run back in their house and jump on their couch.
Well, they were missing a program. They had to go back to the program.
And it's 60% quieter.
60% quieter, and it's about 40% lighter than normal, but it's called an inverter generator.
Inverter generator. Excellent.
Right. By Briggs & Stratton. Cool?
Let's purify some water.
Very important. You know, ever since we dealt with the water in Flint, Michigan, there has been just an outrage all over the country.
Of course.
And what's important about water purification is you can control it yourself in your home, which is nice. So educating our viewers, you'll see the video here. This is Blue Water. They've won so many awards for this product because it's really cool. Now you can do one of 2 things. You can put one under the sink like that, and it's going to purify the water coming out of the tap. The other benefit is you can actually put a whole house unit in. So therefore all the water that is then purified through Blue Water. What's really cool, this particular unit handles up to 52 gallons of water. It's the industry, as far as the industry goes, these are things that people want to know. How much water does it actually handle? The other thing that's really important too is that you can control the water, so whatever is delivered to you, you follow?
I do.
This takes care of it.
Okay.
So you don't, in other words, they could give you lead up the gazoo. This is going to filter.
And that really addresses the hot button issues in some of the cities, Flint being number 1.
Oh, yeah, but we have it everywhere. We have issues everywhere, and the thing is, measure the water to make sure what you have.
It's a lot more widespread than people realize. Pegasus, not just my favorite Greek restaurant in Chicago, but also...
That's this guy out front here, and we have a video to show it.
Pegasus.
It's called Pegasus, yeah, it's very cool. And what's neat about Pegasus is that it's basically a work table, okay? So it expands so you can basically use it almost in any application. And the neat thing about it too is that the product is very flexible, and it also folds flat, as you can see here. You can see the unit is flat the way we're looking at it. But what's really neat too is as it expands, think of it as the modern workhorse, if you will. You know what a workhorse is like. But
I do.
It's really, so it's very, very practical.
You know what? You're a workhorse. You've been coming here for almost 4 decades.
That's right,
I
buddy.
know,
Long
right?
time.
Dr. Frank, can I come? You go first.
Okay,
You go
I was going to
first.
say,
Ladies
so a
first.
good place to put that in the garage for people who are working on a number of things.
Oh, yeah. You basically, it's only 35 pounds. You can put it pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay.
But think of it this way. You can carry it. You can go anywhere you want and create, you basically can work with it.
Okay, and Brian?
I was just going to compliment you. I thought this was extremely informative.
Thank you very much.
I'm not being
that's
glib.
what
That
that's
was
what my
some really
segment's
good
all
stuff.
about. I love to educate our viewers.
That was good
I mean,
stuff.
that's the most important thing is
Yeah.
so that they get educated.
I would
And
not
we
trust
know-
her with the color.
Oh, and by the way, too, see this little guy? That is the attractant. It's on top of there. And so on top of the
Can I
it
say one
attracts the
thing?
bugs, too.
Can I say one thing? 10 seconds. You do the whole thing there at the end, how it's so quiet, it's so quiet. Then Kirsten's like, well, I like the sound of the mosquitoes getting zapped.
Zap.
Doc's like, really?
All right, we'll bring him back in about 20, 30 minutes to show us another slew of products. So stick around, folks. We'll be back after the break.